name is Monty, and today we are headed home. When I say home, I ain't talking about no Connecticut. I'm talking about Washington, D.C. I'm going to an AP reunion. I'm still a big nerd. What am I talking about? Big nerd in school. And I need my directions. I love going home, but only for short periods of time. Washington, D.C. is definitely way more gentrified than it was when I was growing up there, but I still love coming to visit home.
It's been a long time coming.
Traveling to D.C. on such a quick turnaround, I was only there for a day, was probably a poor idea. But here we are, and now we're headed back to Boston.
2,000 years later.
Yeah, that's not exactly how I thought my day would be going. I'm glad Chief's having fun.
A few moments later.
Well, we got unstuck, and now it's even worse. This trip to Florida is going very slowly.
One eternity later.
Alright, where's that tape measure? Let's see what we can do.
I should have waited until the next day to leave, but I needed a win, so I spent the night in the Vince Lombardi rest stop, the first one on the turnpike. And I was faced with some broken plumbing.
Good morning from Northern Virginia. Yesterday, as you saw, did not go as planned whatsoever. I stopped as soon as I got to the turnpike and took a nap, but stopping for breakfast at Waffle House.
Well, you know, as the sun has come out, so has our day improved. I'm not sure if that sounds as profound as it did in my head. It was a $10 part that we need to replace for the plumbing. We're just outside of Richmond, and I had to stop and get a poker chip from Richmond Harley Davidson. I'm not sure if I've talked about it on Monty Rides Bikes, but I have been stopping and getting poker chips at every Harley dealership that I go past because I don't need that many t-shirts. I'm not sure where we're going to stop this evening, but I'm thinking it might be somewhere in South Carolina. Hello from my bed, more specifically, Savannah, Georgia. We just did 800 miles today. I don't feel destroyed, but it's midnight and I guess we started driving at 2, took a nap at 7, got back on the road at 11, and now it's midnight. I think I've earned a nap. We're going to make it to Orlando this afternoon. 300 miles to go, so very doable. And I'm looking forward to not sleeping in a rest area or Cracker Barrel parking lot. Nothing against either, but I'm going to put my earplugs in. I'm going to sleep. She's all cleaned up. After the truck and trailer's lovely spa day at the Blue Beacon, we arrived in the Orlando area just before sunset. Wait. Good morning. Welcome to Kissimmee. So, close to Orlando. We're here for the holidays with my family. You made it clear? You know I got audio too. Oh, top! The microphone right in my pocket.
Let me see that card.
I'll buy that off you for $3.50.
What is that?
Oh my God.
That thing ain't come in here.
It took me about 24 hours to get to our campsite. That started a few days ago. 24 hours of driving over 2.5 days.
After leaving the family in the Orlando area, I decided to continue driving south. So this was my first time coming to visit the Florida Keys, and I learned that keys are not the same as islands. A key is made from dead coral reefs, and an island is formed from volcanic activity. I just wanted to come down and see the southernmost point in the United States.
Is this red one?
Where?
Ah, sorry.
I did visit a few places, such as the southernmost lighthouse in the United States. That was a lovely time over here in the Key West Butterfly Conservatory. But now we gotta get to work. I got to get this cabinet up. This cabinet came down once before. Through the efforts of Alex and I, we got it back up there, and our reinforcements remained. However, the cabinet still came down. This time, that won't be happening. It's not as pretty as before, but it's up there, and it's not going anywhere. While on Key West, I stayed at one of the military campgrounds, which was on base, and to be honest, this base really seems like a recreational haven. They have cottages, multiple campgrounds, and even though it was my first time dry camping, unfortunately it was on base, so I couldn't capture any of that for you guys. Leaving Key West, we traveled north not too far to the Everglades National Park. Everglades National Park is the ancestral land of the Miccosukee and Seminole tribes of Florida. The Seminole are also known as the Unbroken People, as they evaded capture and relocation by the U.S. government. Good morning from the 10,000 Islands National Preserve, right next to the Everglades National Park. This is our first national park stop of the trip, and I'm getting ready to hop on an airboat.
Say that was about 10 feet long, guys. You look right there in front of his eye to the back of his nose. You guesstimate that distance across his snout.
Another left and right.
You are amazing.
And one more left. Up high. Up high. The last thing I teach them, when I put them down, I say, inside. They're walking on my feet. And stay off the computer.
This is probably the most favorable weather we can ask for. It is sunny and it is breezy. What that means is the alligators are likely going to be coaxed out, and there will likely be plenty of them along for the trail for us to see.
Just hanging out.
Swimming for long periods of time underwater, actively pursuing fish. And they do co-parent. The male and female do take turns on the nest, incubating the eggs and raising the young. And the tree that nest is in, the pond apple tree, is here largely because of the alligator. Alligators, you might be surprised to know, do not only eat animals, they are also capable of, often unwittingly, eating plants as well.
If you decide to visit Shark Valley in the Everglades, you can take the tram like I did, or you can rent a bike or bring your own bikes to ride along on the trails. As you can see, the wildlife is right on the path. Come early, as there's only 100 or so parking spots, and be sure to check out the observation tower that I'm at right now.
That bright blue skin means they're getting very lovey-dovey, and they may already have eggs on the nest at this point.
A good rule of thumb for determining whether you've seen an alligator or a crocodile is this: the crocodile will see you later, while the alligator will catch you after a while. While I truly enjoyed my time in the Everglades National Park, I definitely feel that I could have benefited from more time. But sadly, I have to get back to the Northeast. Hopefully these birds will be here when I get back. Our trip to Biscayne National Park has been definitely very informative. It is too cold in that water to swim, so that part of my plan is cannexed. But it's definitely a park that I'll be coming back to. Biscayne National Park is a 270 square mile park just north of Miami. It is home of the northernmost living coral barrier reef in the United States, and is known for its mangroves, what some people call islands, which are not indeed islands, because keys and islands are not the same, as you too learned in this video if you didn't know. And I didn't get to see enough of it, but I'll definitely be back. This place is beautiful, and 90% of it is underwater. Drink? One of the things that was not on my bingo card for this trip was seeing my little cousin participate in a jiu-jitsu tournament, and he cleaned up. Great job on your tournament, MJ. Looking real good out there. Hello from Sanderson, Florida. This is the final leg of my Christmas road trip, and who better to wrap it up with than my aunt. And I'm so happy. While in northern Florida, what else to do than to visit the Submarine History Museum in Kings Bay?
Many of the accomplishments I had as Cobb were intertwined with your wisdom and quiet strength.
But not just for any visit.
Thank you for your sincere and invaluable support. I'll never forget and always cherish that.
For the retirement of a dear friend. It was good to see Scott come on over to the other side where the water is much better. Nothing I love more than a reunion. And this started last summer, just before my retirement, when I got to see my good friend Danny also retire. And that was a Santa Fe reunion.
To my incredible daughters, Jordan, Scout, Chloe, and Mia, watching you become strong, independent women walking your life journey has been nothing short of awesome. Please do not let anything come between you all. Continue to lift each other up and tackle your challenges with confidence that your sisters will have your back. The respect that you earned as the chief was based on the same attributes that you will now carry into retirement. You should have no regrets. Do not view your retirement as the end of an era, but rather as orders
to a new and challenging assignment, to a form of independent duty. Remember that you have been and always be an accepted member of the most exclusive of all fraternities, that of the United States Navy Chief Petty Officers.
You stand relieved. We have the law. Senior Chief Petty Officer, United States Navy and family, retired, departed.
All gone. Yeah, I got some more under the bed. This is the black-owned bourbon. Yeah, I got you. So while I've been here in Jacksonville has been really the best part of this trip because I can't say that. So during my time here in Florida, I've done a lot. I've gotten to see a couple of national parks, been to parts of Florida that I had not been to before, like Key West, but coming to Sanderson and by way of Jacksonville, I got to spend even more time with family. Cheers and congratulations to you, Scott. I wish you luck. Make sure you call me before you do your CMP exams. Sweet, sweet Florida. It's really nice to be under the stars this evening with my aunt, and I really appreciate being able to have slowed down and finally take advantage of being retired. So we're going to chat and toast it up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.